Oh, bueno.
Smurd zucchinik safoim lampima. Almost. Sikkefoof. Wat een vijslikte. Shersha Gibaru. Quinharm. Lemfi nulets. Zappen quad.
All right. I rebooted my computer. Now let's see if the Sims run without so much lag. Usually my computer doesn't lag like that. However, this time, instead of using the Pretzel app, I am using YouTube for my background music. So that might be, my video card is working harder because I've got a YouTube video running for the music, as well as running The Sims and streaming. Alright, let's get back to my Matrix Legacy family. And since my mic is on, I can more easily anyway, tell you about this family that I'm playing tonight. I may hop to another household before I end the stream, but I'm going to start back up with the household that I was playing a little while ago. So you just saw Bowen and his wife have a baby. Oh my goodness, why can't I remember her name? I should remember her name because she's actually the heir that is continuing the Matrix legacy. Here she is, Halia Leiko. So Halia and Bowen just had another baby girl. This is now their eldest daughter. Now they have two daughters. So their eldest daughter is Makani Halia. And their youngest is Elisa Pesi. And Bowen and Halia are both young adults. Now, I don't know why the game is saying that she's at work. She's not at work. At least she's not at work because she's in her mermaid form. She is out here somewhere on the lot. She's either swimming, well, she's not soaking in the other tub, so she's out there swimming. Sometimes the game will do that. It'll say that someone is at work or at school, but they're actually on the lot. So whenever her hours are up, the game will reset. So here she is. This is Halia. So Halia is here. Extra food, that's great, because we just had a baby. Extra food will come in handy. Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like... Hang on, let me check my OBS. Okay, it looks like it's dropping a bunch of frames. There's probably traffic on my internet provider. Let's have him... Well, this is Halia's thing. Okay, so Halia works as a sap splicer. I think that's what her position is now. Yeah, she's a sap splicer. So she went into the gardening field. So taking care of the garden is her thing. I'm not going to have Bowen do that. Come here and go to the bathroom, sweetheart. And after you go to the bathroom, let's have you meet your little sister. and see how you react to that. I don't know how she's going to react to having a sibling. She's been an only child up to this point. Let's have Evan come and invite the neighbors in. So Evan is Halia's dad. Halia and Kaipo's dad. He and his wife has already died. He and his wife also had a son, Sion Evan. Sion Evan was the oldest, I believe. Unfortunately, he died by electrocution, working on a robotics lab. And I was very unhappy with the game for pulling that on me because that was not part of my game plan. But I decided to just go with it. So this is Kaipo. Kaipo is, Kaipo. Kaipo is a teen. She's in high school. She actually just aged up to teen not long ago. So she is a newly minted teenager. They are all mermaids except for Bowen. Bowen is human. The mermaids are direct descendants of Paka Uha. So Paka married my Matrix legacy descendant Justice, and Paka and Justice had 5 children. Paka is a game generated sim when you get island living, and he is a mermaid. So Justice married Paka, and as a result, all of their children are mermaids, and so on and so forth. So they now have mermaid descendants, and Bowen here is not a mermaid. Bowen is human. So he is married to Halia. Oh, they finally have her home from work. Marvelous. So we can stop that. We can have you come in here and bond with your baby. Why don't you feed her? She's probably going to be hungry soon. Change your diaper. Cuddle her. Oh, she hasn't met her sibling yet. I'm going to have her meet her sibling. I really want to see how she's going to react to that. Okay, you all supposedly brought extra food. Where did you leave it? Did you bring it in the house? 'Cause I'm not seeing it anywhere. Evan, I'm positive you just created that, so eat it. Stop standing there talking about you're hungry. Sims be dumb sometimes. And that includes the Sims that bring extra food. I can't tell you the number of times, well, it looks like Aaliyah has already gotten to the garden. I can't tell you the number of times that I'll just find the extra plate of food lying around somewhere on the property. Let's replace this. It got struck by lightning at some point. Well, I don't see this extra food they supposedly brought, so I won't worry about it. Honey, you have a new sibling. Why don't you come and meet her? You're a big sister now. Yes, computer, I know OBS is using my microphone. I told it to. Well, this seems to be going well so far. Oh, good. She's happy about having a new sibling. I'm glad. Sometimes they will be very angry. Sometimes they'll be sad when they get a new sibling. It'll say they were in tears over meeting a sibling they didn't want. Sometimes they'll be angry about getting a new sibling. But she seems to be happy. Yeah, new sibling. Makani Halia can't wait to play with the new sibling. Makani Halia was named after one of her ancestral aunts. One of Paka and Justice's, the first Matrix mermaids, one of their daughters was named Makani. So she's named Makani after her ancestral great, 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 however many times aunt. And she is named Halia for her mother. Now, Evan is not the patriarch. Evan is the patriarch of this household, seeing as Halia and Kaipo are his daughters. The patriarch is actually D'Angelo. D'Angelo lives with Jeremy, who is, okay, D'Angelo is Evan's grandfather. And he lives on the other side of Sulani with Evan's dad, Jeremy, and Evan's brother, Jeremy Jr. Evan is living here with his daughter. Now, Jeremy lived here until, let me see, I think once Kaipo was born, Jeremy moved into the house with his father and brother because it was just the two of them in a big 3-bedroom house. And he knew that his grandkids, his children, needed more space. His grandkids needed more space. So he moved to the other side of the island, but they're still over here regularly. Actually, they should come and meet the baby. It's Monday. Maybe on Tuesday they can come and meet the baby. Actually, since they have a baby, and I really don't like dealing with screaming babies, I will probably hop to another household until this baby ages up to toddler. So Makani Halia is happy to have a little sister. I'm glad of that. The baby is here. Mom and baby are doing fine. Dad is doing fine after freaking out in a major way. This was his second rodeo, though. He shouldn't have been so freaked out, but it is what it is. So since I was talking about the patriarch of this legacy, let's go over to the house where D'Angelo lives. I've got business that D'Angelo needs to take care of. He paints as a hobby. He's actually a very good painter. And he's left a couple of masterpieces over at Simpidon Painting, which is a bar and art studio venue I created over in Windenburg. So I need for him to go over to Windenburg and pick up his shit. So this is D'Angelo, DJ for short. And this is his grandson, Jeremy Jr., and his son, Jeremy, is in the pool. The reason why there are so many generations still alive is, for those of you who don't know, mermaids in The Sims 4 have ridiculously long lifespans, and I'm playing on long lifespan on top of that, so they live a very long time. Now, D'Angelo, unfortunately, he's near the end of his life, so he's only got 22 days left, but he has lived a very long time. Let me see if this will show how many days lived. It won't. Probably because I'm using MC Command Center. Anyway, dude, you need to travel. I need you to go and pick up your art. I've been playing other households, and every time I have them go over to sipping and painting, they can't use those easels because DJ's photos are on them, and I could just scrap them, but they're masterpieces and I don't want to do that. Generally, I keep the masterpieces. I'm going to have to make an exception, though, for Evan, because Evan is so good that he's been painting nothing but masterpieces, which means that he's not able to sell them if I'm keeping all the masterpieces. And I don't want that. I want him to sell them, and I also want his fame points to go up. A couple of Sims I do, since I have the Get Famous pack, a couple of the Sims I do have them pursue fame, and Evan is one of them I want him to pursue. Okay, let's see. This one is normal, so I'm going to have DJ sell that one to a collector. This is a masterpiece, so he can put that in his inventory. This one's excellent, so he can sell that to a collector. This one is by a townie, so we can scrap that one. This one's by Evan, so he has to come back and get that. This one's also by a townie, so we can scrap that one. Scrap that one by the townie. Scrap that one by a townie. And scrap that one. And then Evan's gonna have to come back and get this one. Okay. And now you can go home. I forgot which of my Sims painted this one. That was a masterpiece. One of my Sims painted it, which is why it's on display. She died before I remembered to have her go back and pick up the painting, and I don't even remember which Sim it was. I just remember that it was a female Sim who was a painter. So I had that one put up on the wall so that I can keep it. Oh, here we go. That's better. My connection is looking better now. Whatever was going on the network seems to have been resolved, at least for the time being. There we are. Alright, DJ, you're tired. And do you work in the morning? You do. Okay. Oh, you're due for a promotion. Cool. Okay, Jeremy, you do not work in the morning. Get down, dude. What on earth? Yeah, come here. Let's take care of the laundry. Since you're over here. So Jeremy is a master of marine affairs. He went into the conservationist career and has gotten all the way to level 10. I'm very proud of him for that. After his wife died, he did not remarry. Sometimes I've had my Sims remarry after, especially the mermaids, since they live so long. He did not marry. He took it really hard when Leilani died, to the point where he even called down a thunderstorm, and there was nothing but thunderstorms in Sulani for days after she died. So he has not been interested in getting romantically involved with anyone. He has unlocked the single and loving it lifestyle, and he has no interest in changing that. Let's see if, no doubt you need to refill, yeah, you need to refill your H2O siphoners. That one's okay. Let's see about this one. I thought we had, oh no, it does have an H2O siphoner. Okay. Well, I don't know why it's not showing, the option to refill it, but hey, that was fast. Oh, I forgot that I had somebody install the speed cycle on these. Jerry is also a workaholic, and most of the time I just let him give in to that. If that's what he wants to go into work during off hours, I let him do that. And this is Jeremy Jr. So Jeremy Jr., he is an interesting one. He originally is the one who was going to be the heir for the legacy. Jeremy and Leilani were going to have one child. That child turned out to be Jeremy Jr. I was playing in a different household when JJ aged up, and he aged up when I came back to this household. I discovered with the hates children trait. I was not pleased with the game for doing that to me, but I decided to work with it. And what ended up happening was Leilani and Jeremy had another child very, very, very late in life. Because I use MC Command Center, and I do have it set so that elders can try for baby. Leilani had just become an elder, so it was it was a little realistic. Leilani was human though, so it's not like she was a mermaid and would live a long time. Yeah. Anyway, so Leilani got pregnant very late in life, and Evan was born. So Evan became the heir, and JJ, since he was not happy, I think JJ was a teenager when Evan was born. Once he became a young adult, he moved across Sulani into the house with I think that was his grandmother and his grandmother's second husband, or his great-grandmother. It was his great-grandmother, because his grandmother lived here in this house. Oh goodness, OBS is having issues again. There we go, we're back. Okay. So JJ moved into the house with his great-grandmother and her second husband because he hated children. So Evan grew up here, and then in time he moved across. I don't remember why he moved across. It might have been when he was ready to get married and he needed more space. So he moved across Sulani so that he could start his own family. And then when Evan got married and started having kids, JJ said, look, dude, you know that I'm uncomfortable with children and you need all this space more than I do. So I'm going to move back over to the other side of Sulani. So JJ moved back into this house, and he's been living here ever since. He is actually in the astronaut career. He's a space ranger. What level is this? Level 10? Yeah, he's maxed out the astronaut career. I haven't sent him on a space mission in a while because I haven't played this household very much. I have other households that have kids who I'm trying to, parent into functioning citizens of whatever world they're living in. So I've been spending a lot of time on those households. Alright, Jeremy, you're back home. Why don't you grab something to eat? I need to get something to eat, come to think of it. It's 11:48 p.m. I don't know what though. I don't feel like cooking. Oh! You know what? I could whip up a tuna fish sandwich really quick. Okay, you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to go make myself a sandwich. Oh, you know what would be even more interesting? I'm going to leave my game running. Let me save. And I'm going to leave my game running and see what my Sims get into while I'm gone. I could end up regretting this, which is why I saved the game, because if I don't like what has happened, I can always exit without saving and re-enter and play from here. So I'm going to mute my mic. I will go make myself a sandwich, and then I'll see what happened when I come back with my sandwich. Well, I'm back, and the house is still standing. No Sims have died. House hasn't burnt down. And that is a good thing. Alright, let me check on my background music. Oh no, it's still playing good. Jeremy dear, you need to wake up. Where are you, sleeping in the water? Dude. Oh yeah, you're in the pool. That's the cool thing about mermaids. They can do everything in the ocean. Or the water in general. Let me get rid of that text. There we go. I would say I should have been more concerned about OBS continuing to work than my Sims killing themselves or burning down the house, but that's not true. OBS is generally stable. I think it's just tonight there's a lot of traffic on our internet, our ISP. Right now at midnight it seems stable. May it stay that way and not give me any more trouble. So I made my sandwich. I have it here. I will be munching on it. Alright, so you do not have work today, but you're a workaholic and you hate not having work. So I'm going to have to give you something to do. I don't think you're a loner. Okay, you're not, so you don't mind being around other people. Okay. I think we'll have you go visit your son and your new great-grandbaby. I don't know if Evan is home, but Bowen will be home. Bowen is a freelance crafter, and he's taking some time off from freelancing to be there for the baby. It worked out well like that when Makani Halia was born too. Ew. How do you and Fred have a bad relationship? Huh. Fred is married to one of my Sims in another household. Here we are. You're tired. Well, maybe if you hadn't been going to work during off hours and sleeping instead, you wouldn't be tired. Silly Sims. Child, why you gotta show out as soon as great grandpa comes. You're lucky I'm not playing your parents right now. You would so be in trouble. Jeremy, you wake up that baby, she's yours. This was Jeremy's room when he lived here. Oh, wow. Don't ask me why the baby's skin tone changes depending on whether they're in or out the cradle. I couldn't tell you. It's a weird Sims thing. Come and socialize a bit with your granddaughter's husband. And of course with your son. Let's pay the bills before I forget. I believe they're generating all their own power. So even if the power company shuts off the power and water to the house, they'd be fine. Honey, fish are not that exciting. But I guess they are the Sims. Have a word with your granddaughter. That sandwich hit the spot. I'm good for the rest of the night. Alright, you're tired. You need to go home. Because you like to go to work at all hours. You'll be happy to know you work in the morning. Oh, DJ got his promotion. Awesome. And so did JJ. Okay, Jeremy, let's get you. We'll get all of your needs set up and then send you to bed. Oh, you're fine. Okay, go to bed. No, not to the pool. I would like for you to actually sleep in your bed. Thank you. Let's see what JJ is doing. Oh, you're coming to swim. Okay, but your hydration is up. Come here. And JJ, you got a promotion. Congratulations. JJ, I'm having a hard time getting DJ a promotion because he has an active lifestyle and he gets very unhappy when he's inside. The problem is, in order for him to work on his writing or charisma, well, not so much the charisma, that he can work on by interacting with other Sims, but for him to work on his writing, he has to be sitting down at least. And he has an energetic lifestyle. So even if he's sitting down outside working on a laptop, he gets bored and he gets unhappy because he's not moving around. So I think if I want him to get promoted, actually, you know what? He's only got, 20-something days left? Yeah, 21 days left. You know, he's going to retire. I'm going to let him retire and enjoy his energetic lifestyle for the rest of his days. Because I don't think he has a workaholic trait. Lifestyle, rather. I know he had unlocked it at one point. I usually don't retire my Sims, but sometimes I do. Once in a blue moon. His wife retired, and I retired her because she was a workaholic. And I was tired of her running off to work during off hours. So I had her retire, and she eventually lost her workaholic lifestyle because she no longer had a job to go to. And then after that, I had her pick up a couple of other jobs and made sure not to let her get the workaholic lifestyle again. So DJ is now retired, and he can live his energetic lifestyle for the rest of his days, and he doesn't have to worry about trying to work for any promotion or anything like that. His social need is low, so I think to celebrate his retirement, let's have him, even though he's tired, we're going to have him go to the bar. I see the stereo's broken. Someone will fix it at some point. I need to save my game too. It's been a minute. I mean, it hasn't been too long. I saved it before I went to make my sandwich, but still. How about we put on some clothes, huh? Clothes are good. Clothes are our friends. Lila Watson. Oh, that's Claire's. I think she was Claire's niece. So Claire was Evan's wife. She has since died. So this is DJ's, let's see, Evan is DJ's grandson. So Claire was DJ's granddaughter-in-law. So Lila is his granddaughter-in-law's niece. How about we be friendly with her? Respectful introduction. You're not trying to be a lewd old man. You just want to make friends with your granddaughter-in-law's niece. Ask her about her day. Ask her about her career. Obviously, she's a mixologist, but hey. Brighten her day. These are both masterpieces. Oh, you know what? You can give her a gift. And you can give her this rare gem, rare element. You know, I know that your aunt was an educator. Oh, she's leaving. Okay. Well, when you run into her again, you can give it to her. I guess her shift is over. Is this another one of my Sims? Is someone related to one of my Sims? No, I don't recognize him. No, I don't recognize him. But you did want a drink. DJ, where you go? Oh, okay. So you have two elders here getting acquainted. He's paranoid, oh God. And hot-headed, Lord. We are not going to flirt with him. That's one of those jokes only two people of the same generation would understand, I guess. I don't know why you have to sit all the way across the patio when you're talking to him. Just sit down at the same table and introduce yourself to this gentleman. Oh, you're a maker. Yeah, my great-grandson-in-law would be interested in meeting you. He's a freelance maker. I don't know who Cecily is. Apparently my Sims knew him in some form or fashion. Alright, so your social need is getting back up there. How about we send you home because you're getting tired? I love playing my Elder Sims, I really do. They do all the same stuff that my younger Sims do. They live very full lives. Because there's no reason for an elderly person to not live a full, vibrant life. And the cool thing about The Sims is being elderly doesn't mean that you necessarily get weaker or sickly. May not always be the case in real life, but at least in The Sims, they can continue to function. And I enjoy that very much. Alright, Jeremy, time for you to go to sleep. JJ is doing his thing. You know what, DJ? You go to sleep. Let JJ handle that. Good night, DJ. JJ, please come fix the stereo. Yeah, restarting my computer got rid of that lag I was experiencing before. I'm glad I did it. Come to think of it, I don't think I had restarted my computer in a few days, so it's no wonder. Speaking of needing to sleep, it is after midnight here. It's 12:19 a.m. And I am finally starting to feel sleepy. Why is this not drying? Go ahead and dry it. So I am going to end things here and get myself ready for bed. But I hope to do this again soon. Thank you very much for watching. I enjoyed having you here with me while I played a couple of my legacy households. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your night, wherever you happen to be in the world, and I will see you next time.